Okie dokie. So the first thing you need to do is successfully complete this layout. That means that all of these dimensions need to be correct. 5 millimeters. 4 millimeters is not 5 millimeters. 5.5 millimeters is not 5 millimeters. Although, if most of your horizontal or vertical lines are close to 5 millimeters, then maybe we can continue on. I'll show you on there actually. The tools that we're going to use. So the first thing, once you've completed the layout, and I think most of you have completed the safety test, just a couple I've got to talk to. So completed the safety test, bring your completed layout to me, I'll check it. If it's not accurate, I'll get you to do it again. If just one or two of them are not accurate, you can take another sheet and just do the ones that aren't done properly. Then I'll give you a block of metal. This is what we're going to use for our dice. Now, some of them were cut by someone who didn't know what they were doing. What shape is this? Q. Now, when you purchase metal stock, it's generally produced accurately. So that dimension there and that dimension there is 25 millimeters. When we cut them, okay, we want that dimension there to be 25. Okay, so you'll see that there's a shiny face here and a shiny face here. Okay, the bar was like that and it was cut that way. Take another block and put the cut edge up against one of the these faces on yours, and it should be flush on this side and flush on that side. That'll tell you that that's 25 millimeters. Okay, which means you should have a cube. So that's your block. The next thing we're going to use is this. Now this is a center finder. I may have explained this one before. One use for this is to find the center of a cylinder. Okay, so if I place the two surfaces here up against the cylinder and draw a line, then rotate it and draw another one, where those lines intersect will be the center of a cylinder. It's also useful for marking diagonals across a square. Okay, so if I place these faces up against my block and draw a line here, it's going to be diagonal from corner to corner. When you're using these, there's no need for you to undo these screws. There's no need for you to undo these screws. These don't need adjusting. We have 3 of these. The reason we have 3 is because as soon as that nut goes missing, or the spring goes missing, or the bracket in there that holds it together goes missing, they're useless. Okay, so we've actually had to get rid of, I think, 10 of them. Okay, so there's no need for you to undo that. They don't need to be adjusted. Does anyone know what this is?
Center punch.
Center punch. I know you've used nail punches before. It's similar, but this one goes to a point, and it's used to locate where you need to drill a hole, and for a few other processes, but at the moment just for drilling a hole. And a steel ruler. Now someone they marked out their work and they were 1 millimeter out for all of their measurements because they started measuring from the first line there. The end of this ruler is 0. So it starts at 0 and comes back 10, 20, 30. Now these are increments of millimeters. Millimeters are the unit of measurement we use. Some of them might have centimeters. All you do then is multiply it by 10. Okay, so once you've got all that sorted out, once you've got your safety test done and the layout sheet done, bring them up, I'll check him, either do it again or get your block.